Welcome to the Therapist and the Wildcard, the show about grief, mental health, and all the messy stuff in between. One of us helps people heal for a living, and the other probably needs more therapy. Together, we keep it real, raw, and sometimes ridiculous. Welcome to the Therapist and the Wildcard. I'm Vit, certified grief coach, psychology student, widow, and wildcard. I can't get through this, but go ahead.
And I'm Jen, the therapist. She's got the issues, I got the tissues. I had to surprise you with that.
That was corny, and I loved every second of it.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so what are we talking about today?
So today we have some questions from people.
Like our viewers?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little scared.
None of them are like really bad. I'll start with this one because this person wanted me to say their name on the podcast. And Ella asked me, "Do you love me?" And yes, Ella, I love you.
Shout out to Ella. Look at you.
Now that one's out of the way. All right.
Check.
Now we can dive in. Okay. Is grief something you ever actually heal from, or does it just evolve?
Ooh. Good.
I personally don't think it's anything you ever fully heal from.
I would agree.
And yeah, it just kind of evolves. You kind of just get used to it.
You're learning a new life. Maybe your purpose is different. Maybe your why is different. Still hurts. Still there.
Yeah.
Still sad. You still feel all those things, maybe not at the same intensity.
Right. Like it's different from when it first happened.
Yep.
Like it's not as intense most of the time. But you still have your moments. You still have your things. And it's always, there's not a day or a second like I don't think about it. Like it's always there in the back of my head.
Right.
So, yeah.
But it can change. I mean, we can choose not to stay in it as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For the
like,
most part. Like,
within reason.
Yeah.
But you've said, like, you know, people who have lost somebody a longer time than you've been without Chris, and they're not at a particular level where you're at, right? So it's different for everybody, but at the same time, you got to make a choice. You got to help yourself. Life will get easier.
It will. And I think some people are scared to try to get themselves out of it. Not that you can fully get yourself out of it, but they see it as like,
if I don't grieve, I'm going to forget them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we all feel judged by others. So sometimes it's easier to just do what society wants us to do and think.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, you don't get over it. You don't heal fully from it.
Nope.
It evolves, for sure.
It evolves. There you go. There's your answer.
Mine's evolved. Ooh, that's a good one.
God. All right.
Should family always get unlimited chances, or are boundaries just as important there?
Whoa, we're going deep.
Right.
Okay, so.
Someone going through some family stuff.
Okay, family is a label. Would it be the same for a friend? So let's just get rid of family. Say it again, like as an individual. Like would an individual?
It says family. I can't do that.
Okay, fine.
They asked, should family?
All right, repeat it again for me, please.
Should family always get unlimited chances, or are boundaries just as important there?
Boundaries are just as important in any single relationship, family or non.
They're getting ready to leave.
Even Oscar was like, what? Boundaries
bigger.
are important no matter what relationship it is. Like,
I do believe they're important, but I do also think that it's harder with family. Because, I don't know, my mom, First of all, it's pissed that I mentioned her in 2 other episodes, so we're just going to keep it rolling.
Sorry.
I don't even think I said anything bad either. Like, I was like, it's all just facts. Nothing bad.
Yeah.
But, like, she'll never change at this point. Mm-hmm. And I'm still 37 years old and still, like, want her acceptance and her approval. Mm-hmm. Even though I'll never probably get it. Mm-hmm. But, like, I keep trying. So I'm giving her basically unlimited chances. My boundaries with her are maybe a little bit different than they were. But, like, deep down, I still want her to, like, just be my mom.
Right. You're still going to, like, take action towards that, you know, but maybe with a little less expectation.
Yeah, and I probably don't take as much action as I used to.
For sure.
Because, like, it just kind of, she cussed me out today. I pissed her off.
What'd you do this time, Vit?
Okay.
Should we even go there?
She left her glasses at Anthony's.
Okay.
And my nephews were like, oh, grandma's glasses. I'm like, all right, let's call her and tell her that they're here. So I her a few times. She didn't answer. She calls me back. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm just doing something. She's like, I'll call you guys back. I'm like, well, what are you doing? And I'm an asshole. I don't even know if we can say these on thing. But I was like, are you doing a drug transaction? I said, are you doing heroin, cocaine? I was like, get me something. Joking. Like you could tell I was joking.
Right.
Like I didn't actually think she was getting cocaine or heroin or whatever. Bruh. She hung up. Apparently she was at the bank.
Oh.
She hung up, called me when she got to the car. Marilyn was like, I've never seen her that pissed because she like FaceTimed me back. She called me an asshole. I'm a bitch. Da-da-da-da. Which, okay, but she didn't tell me where she was in the beginning. She was being secretive.
Well, and I think some boundaries are easier to set with family than others. Well, okay, so let's just say, for instance, your family member uses drugs. You know this for a fact, you've seen them, and they ask you for money continuously. Is that, and if you give it, you're enabling them.
Yeah.
Right? If you set the boundary as no, technically you should be helping them.
Mm-hmm. Technically. And you are.
Right. They don't see that.
They don't see it that way.
They don't see it that way, right? But at a certain time, you have to put a boundary down.
Yeah.
For the greater good. All hypothetical. Just saying.
No,
if a family member commits a crime and you know they did it, what are you going to do, right? Like, there are certain instances where you got to put your foot down. Set your boundary.
Yeah. Those things I think are easier for boundaries, but like the everyday, like life to life or day to day situations, I struggle with those.
I have a client who is struggling with boundaries with her mom. Her mom calls dozens of times a day, asking for random stuff. It's an emergency, blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, calls for the same thing 7 times. We talk about it. She sets boundaries. I will answer the phone 5 times. That's it. No more. I won't answer it between before 9 a.m. and after 9 p.m., right? Like, setting those boundaries saves your sanity at a certain point.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it's a small boundary, you know? How many people put their phone on Do Not Disturb after 10 or 11 at night, right?
Oh, I love Do Not Disturb.
Right? But again, you're setting a boundary that this is my sleep time and I'm not going to be interrupted. And if it's emergency, people get a hold of you.
Yeah.
Still a boundary, friends, family, whatever.
True.
But it is necessary.
Yeah, no, boundaries are necessary. Even if it's family.
Even if it's family. But we do tend to give family more chances.
Yeah. There's that.
All right.
Can we pause and open the doors, Marcia? Hang on. It's hot in here.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you know if what you're feeling is stress, burnout, or depression?
Interesting. Okay, so define stress.
I'm always stressed, so I don't know.
A little overwhelmed.
No,
You got a
not
lot on your.
always.
You're worried an upcoming trip. Like you got a lot going at work. You got a bunch of stuff at home.
Yeah.
You just got a lot, right?
Burnout is temporary.
It better be.
I don't know. I don't have a good degree. You do.
Yeah, I would say burnout is kind of like the temporary.
Like you're overwhelmed.
lull.
You've hit your max.
Right. Like
You're over
you've-
it.
And it's harder to get up in the mornings. It's harder to be present for your kids. It's harder to do your job effectively when you're feeling all that burnout. Right?
But that's very similar to depression.
It is.
However,
depression, you're probably going to see it for an extended period of time. People don't just wake up one day and go, I'm depressed. I need to go talk to somebody right now. It's something that is evolving over time, and you're like, I'm getting worse. I'm not feeling as good as I was a month ago.
is depression typically caused by something as well? Like, or not always?
Not always.
Interesting.
I mean, welcome to Michigan in the wintertime. Who isn't depressed? Oh, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it could be anything. I mean, I was working with a client who had her own business, and she had a rough. She was unmotivated to get out of bed. She didn't really care about doing anything. She didn't really want to leave the house. Everything felt like a chore.
That's me every day. On meds. I don't know.
Consistently meds or inconsistently meds?
Consistently.
Okay.
I'm just.
That is key, people. That is key.
You're back with the Therapist and the Wildcard. All right. We had to take a little break. Am I crackling? I keep touching this thing.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. Is it better?
Leave it alone.
I didn't mean to. Am I good?
He's an angry producer.
Am I good?
You're good.
How do you know if what you're feeling is stress, burnout, or depression?
Okay, so stress is really like being overwhelmed, right? Too much on your plate. You're being pulled in too many different directions. Maybe a little fatigued, a little anxious, right? Mm-hmm. Burnout is the result of the stress, right? Because if it's chronic stress, you're too much, and then you're like, bam, can't
See
do
where
it,
you're going with this.
right? Mm-hmm. Right? So burnout is like a result of the overwhelming stress, you know, and it kind of causes you to be low, sad, not necessarily sad, but like maybe less motivated, you know, just unwilling to, don't really care about work.
So how do you differentiate burnout and depression?
So I consider depression more of like sad, hopeless, like really low mood, lack of motivation, lack of energy, you know, maybe a change in appetite or sleeping patterns. Maybe we're sleeping too little or sleeping too much. Usually depression is sleeping too much, whereas like stress is less sleep because you're chronically worried.
I thought you were going to say cracked out. I don't know why I thought you were going to say that.
Because that makes sense.
So like depression and grief, would those be considered two different things?
Technically, yes, because the depression has its own like
Yeah.
criteria, basically. You can have depression and have it be complicated by grief. But just because you're depressed, here's my DSM coming out. Just because you're depressed doesn't mean it's because of grief. And just because you have grief doesn't make you depressed.
Well, because you had told me that like my depression was like because of grief. Mm-hmm. Right? Am I remembering that correctly? Okay. So, yeah.
You know, like you experienced the grief first. And then you got to a point where the hopelessness kicked in. The not really wanting to be here anymore kicked in. The excessive sadness, chronic crying, right? Like you had grief. And then once the big moment settled, that's when the depression creeped in.
I'm here for it.
Excellent.
I like that. Good job, therapist.
Don't want to mess up my mic.
But this is not therapy.
This is not therapy. Do not confuse this. Call Serenity Therapeutic Counseling and Addiction Services, 586-310-8158. You're
I
welcome.
love that for you. All right, let's see what we can do.
I like how you're actually screening before saying them out loud.
Oh yeah, because you know nothing.
I know nothing.
She knows nothing. Do you? So do I. It says, do you ever push Jen out of her therapist's comfort zone?
Fucking
How? What do I do? What are the things that stand out most?
when you were only allowed to ask one question per session about my personal life. That was like a red flag right there.
Red flag is crazy.
Well, you know.
Here we are.
Seriously.
Jen loves red flags.
Fun with flags. Okay. So, I would say that was like a big one for me. I would say honestly that was probably the biggest one. Though you threatened me at one point and said, you're coming out to dinner for your birthday. I guarantee it, blah, 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 blah. And I was like,
That didn't happen.
no, it didn't happen.
Now look at us. No. Damn, you keep me secret.
Yeah.
It's not a secret now.
No, you're right, it's not, but that was an
No, we
interesting fact
haven't
now
been
that
in
I'm saying that.
public.
Right?
It's weird.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, it's fine. But yeah, I would say those things kind of push me outside my therapist comfort zone.
I love that for you.
Ooh. When you screenshotted me
What?
some social media accounts. I was like, damn her. I'll show up on my front lawn.
I found all that stuff last year on spring break when we went to Florida.
Yep.
I remember. I thought of that when we were in Florida.
Yeah, that was a little scary. Do you remember when you asked me, you're like, if I showed up on your front lawn one day, what did you think that I
Yeah.
would want?
Therapy.
It ain't wrong.
Crisis mode. I don't know, this might push you out of your comfort
So
zone.
scared.
I don't even know if you'll answer this.
Probably not, but
What is one thing the audience would be shocked to learn about your friendship? So our friendship.
that they already don't know.
I guess.
Shocked. We might have to come back to that one. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Do you have any ideas?
That's not shocking.
Yeah. I don't know. All right, you want to come back to that one?
We'll come back to that one.
Okay. Let me go back up. Okay. This one says, I know it's easy to get caught in the cycle of grief. While still keeping their memories alive, how can we get out of this cycle of sadness? You can only distract yourself so much.
Okay. Do you want to tackle that one first?
I guess.
I was waiting for you to be like, no.
So it says, keeping your memories, how can we get out of this cycle? So you can distract yourself. I don't know if the sadness ever fully goes away. I'm always sad that he's gone.
Right.
But while still keeping their memories alive, how can we get out of this cycle? I just try to, no, go.
I was going to say people are at all different stages of the cycle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think part of it depends on where you're at. If it was a month ago, there's not a lot that you're going to do that's going to be successful. A year later, when you have a new purpose, right? When you're doing something different for you, when your why is different, when your routine is different, the sadness is less. Do you disagree?
I'm only hesitant because I know the person who sent this one in.
Oh, so you know. Okay, so give me some context.
Well, no, like their person has been gone longer than mine.
Okay. Does that person have a big social support system?
Their family is super close.
Define super close.
They talk every day. They do everything together. Like they're tight.
They all lost the same person?
Yes.
Was it the same type of relationship to that person that this person
It was their
asked
mom.
about? Okay, and this person has siblings?
Yes.
Okay. But they're feeling stuck, I'm guessing, and the siblings have kind of moved forward more?
I don't know if the siblings have,
Okay.
per se. But yeah, I don't think you ever fully get out of the cycle. I think there comes a time, well, I know for me, there was kind of a mindset shift of this is my life. This is what I can either sit here and be miserable and sulk in sadness,
Right.
or I can try to keep his memory alive, make him proud of the things that I'm doing, you know, talk about him. I usually take something of his on every trip that I take. Just, I don't know, it just feels like he's a little bit there. Yeah. And she said, you can only distract yourself so much. And sometimes you can distract yourself too much, I think. And then
That's true.
that kind of puts you back. Mm-hmm. Maybe not back, but not as forward.
Right. Well, everybody's situation is very different. Yours was sudden. Maybe that's different than a long-term illness, right? The other part of it too is you literally were thrown into your OCD the day he died. You had to, if you were going to survive. You had to move past that. So one of your first things is, yes, you're grieving him for a month or two, but then you are literally thrown into it to continue dealing with the OCD. He wasn't there to take care of it. You were doing this. Maybe from somebody else's perspective, if, say, 3 siblings lose their mom and one is married.
How did you know it was 3?
Lucky guess, right? So, and say one is married with kids. Okay? Their support system would look very different, and their moving forward would look very different than somebody who's single, goes to work, comes home at 5, and sits
Right.
at home, right? And so I think it's important to be social, get out, meet people, talk to people, write in a journal. You wrote in a journal for a long time.
Oh, okay, come back to that.
Okay. You know, I think there's still ways to remember them and honor them and think of them, and you're not going to forget them.
Right.
But distraction is good. But you got to find your new why. You got to find your new purpose.
I try to tell myself, like, he wouldn't want me being still here, alive, and just, like, not going on with my life. And that doesn't mean you forget about him. That doesn't mean, like, you go out and find a new husband tomorrow or whatever, or whoever.
Maybe you do. No judgment.
You do you. But, yeah, so what did I just say?
Well, and the whole point being is, like, you can only distract yourself so much, right?
Yeah.
But your distractions actually need to be something that's important to you, something that's rewarding, something that you care about. Sitting down and doing a puzzle and sitting alone at home at night when your spouse is dead probably isn't the best choice.
No,
right?
do it with a friend.
At their house. But you know what I mean, right?
Let
Like,
their husband cook for you. Thanks, Steve.
no similarities here. Yeah, you know what I mean, though? Like, everybody's distraction is different.
Yeah.
You know, some people might take up a new sport, meet like-minded people, go golfing. I don't know. Pickleball's the new thing.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. And she talks about the cycle of sadness. Sometimes you just have to go through, like, just experience it.
Right. It's okay.
And-
It's normal.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it's normal.
I mean, there's times where my day will be completely fine and then, like, destroyed by something.
Because you had a good day.
Yeah.
Truth.
Oh, I was happy. The sun was out. He didn't see it today. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wild journey. Okay. Do you have anything to end on that one, or are we good?
No, I mean, I think that kind of covers it. It's important for people to know you're not alone. You know, go to grief support groups, talk to family and friends. It's going to suck some days. That's okay.
Yeah. You just got to keep pushing.
For sure.
Keep it pushing. Keep trying.
Yep.
Every day's a new
Find your
day.
people. Find your
Find your
community.
people.
Yes.
Found my people. Y'all are probably sick of me
Yeah. Bye. No, I'm just kidding.
touching my mic. Okay. Can people ever fully heal from trauma? Why are you looking at me?
It almost looked like you were like displaying your tattoo out there, just like,
Oh, they can't even see it.
no, they can't see it.
But you can.
I can see it.
Do you need me to reread
Distracted,
the question?
yes. Go ahead there. Question.
Can people ever fully heal from trauma? Wait, do you want me to answer? Because
Go ahead. Go ahead.
fully, at this point in my life, in my education, I think no.
Define fully healed.
Fully healed. Healed fully.
So, as in, like, you never think about it again.
Would you like me to call the viewer?
No, but maybe we'll come back to that because there's different levels of trauma, right? So, let's just say that we technically were all traumatized in some way on 9/11. Okay. Are you fully healed from that?
Wait, I'm sorry. My niece,
Why are you laughing?
my niece literally just yesterday goes, "Were you alive during 9/11?" Okay, re-ask what?
So 9/11, right? We were all traumatized in our own way when that occurred. Mm-hmm. Are you fully healed from the 9/11?
Are you?
No. But why are you not?
Well, because it's still in the back of my mind.
Did it impact you directly? Did you lose a loved one? Did you have family in New York City?
No.
Okay, so basically it was an indirect trauma. And you're still not over it, and it's been 25 years. Almost,
Correct.
right? It's less, right? The pain isn't so bad. You know, we have all moved on and lived our lives for the last 25 years, but it's still there. Still in our memories. Stephen would like to speak.
So maybe not fully healed, but you learn to cope with it and deal with the feelings and emotions you get. I don't think you ever fully heal. It's always going to be there.
I like that, Steven.
Steve-O. Not bad.
I love you guys.
No, but you're right. Like we all found ways to move on from 9/11 as the example. You know what I mean? The car were shook up for a while, a little more anxious about it. But over time, when we have more successes of that area than the negatives, our brain balances out. It's still there.
This is why you're a good therapist. You have all the examples.
Thanks, Bet. I mean, it's true. Like we can like it. And I think one of the biggest ways to think about it is 9/11, right? Every single person in the U.S. and outside of the U.S. was impacted by that. And we still all hold a piece of it. How about the people with the JFK shooting, assassination, right? There's something that they're still holding on to that they remember.
Touche.
So it can get better.
Yeah. All right. I like that. I like Steve's input. Not that he's good, but
Thanks, Fit.
he doesn't talk as much.
No, you're right, he doesn't.
Hey, Vit,
Yes, Steve.
I haven't talked to my wife in years. I thought it would be rude to interrupt her.
Damn. I love
that
you
one.
too.
All right. Do you ever worry you overshare too much on the podcast?
Is that directed at you or me?
Fuck off. I absolutely worry.
But it doesn't stop you.
Well, because I also want realness and authenticity.
I think I've asked for more to be cut out than you've asked for cut out.
But you have more on the line. You have...
Which is true, but well, and this one really is about like your journey, right? And like how things are going. Like you're the host. I'm just the co-host.
Just the co-host is crazy because whatever.
You know what I mean? But you it doesn't stop you from oversharing. You just there.
I do. We do like review these and like
Right.
if something is super unhinged, we'll take it out.
This is true.
But I'm usually okay with
Pretty much everything that's in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
with the unhingedness.
I mean, we have to bleep out all your names every time we talk about you. Just a couple times.
Like those last couple of episodes that you okayed, I almost didn't watch them because I was like, she okayed them.
If Jen approves, must be
fine.
good.
But I watched them. Yeah, so I don't know if it's like a worry. I don't know. I'm
You're
just
just
me.
putting it out there like, this
It
is
is
my
what it
story.
is.
Learn something.
And like, there's no sense in doing a podcast if I'm going to filter a bunch of shit either.
Yeah.
So, you're welcome. All right.
Why are you laughing?
Well, because I know some of these will be fun, but I want to get to like, good ones too.
You're not going to call her out on the lip smacking?
Sorry, I'm researching something on microphones.
Oh,
Can we get some lighting too,
moving on.
please? Thanks. I'll pay for it. Do you plan what you're going to say, or is most of it completely unfiltered?
Completely unfiltered.
Yeah, we don't plan. Like, we have a topic
Right.
typically, but like we don't have an outline or
Please, you guys have
anything.
seen us Google shit while we're in here. Like,
yeah.
no, we just wing it. Good or bad, I don't know, but
That's all. You feel very stiff to me. It's okay to move.
would you like me to move? Am I freaking you out?
I just feel like I'm talking to...
I'm afraid of like messing up my mic. Getting yelled at by the boss. Oh, I touched the mic.
Did you hear
Sorry.
that crack in the thing?
I touched the mic.
I know.
He knows.
Tell us a joke, Steve.
He's
Sorry, don't tell us a joke. We're busy.
We're filming a podcast. What did I just ask? Oh, if we... Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to get rid of these as we go.
Okay.
Hey, Vit,
Yeah, Steve.
why did the stadium get hot after the concert?
I don't know.
All the fans went home.
Oh my God.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Man, even Oscar groaned.
I need to move. Not much. Just...
You're like, I'm off camera a bit, but
You're fine.
okay.
We're fine. Everyone's fine. Does Jen ever...
Who wrote this?
Does Jen ever therapist analyze you during the podcast? Therapist analyze. No. Do you?
Kind of call you out on your shit.
You
but I
do
don't
call me
necessarily analyze, because a lot of the stuff that you're talking about over the last couple of years of your life, like, is stuff that for the most part I know. Nothing is necessarily
New.
a surprise, right?
Yeah.
Most of this has been processed previously in therapy. Go to therapy.
Did you ever like, I mean, yeah, you analyzed me in therapy. That's your job, right?
Right. Remember, what was the one time when I told you, you're like, I feel this way, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, yeah, I anticipated that. And you're like, next time, fucking let me know. Like,
There was a couple of those times, and I was like,
no, I
don't know what to
anticipated
do.
it'd
I'm
be tough
freaking
today.
out. And you're like, yeah.
It's okay.
Well, I was hoping you knew why my anxiety was so high today.
I don't know. I haven't really talked to you in a couple of days.
A couple of days is crazy because that's a long
Is it
time.
because your mom?
No, I don't think so. I don't know if it's just been like I've been traveling so much, so like my life isn't routined.
It's probably what it is.
Like I still have suitcases and duffel bags and backpacks
That's why.
in my trunk. Like the clothes are all done and out, but like
You're not officially unpacked, back in your routine, doing your thing.
no, and to
why.
unpack just kind of drives my OCD crazy. So and like my OCD's already been high lately. So I just
All makes
answered my
sense.
own question.
Yep.
It's cool.
Good job. Good job.
Look
You
at me.
have been learning.
Being a therapist of myself. I'm excited for my new classes. My phone just froze.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about your classes on here.
My phone froze. What do I do?
No more questions.
Panic.
That's what y'all get for asking me directly.
I fixed it.
Bummer.
Let me get rid of that one. Who is worse at taking their own advice? If it's me, you can say it.
No, I would have said it's me.
However.
Oh, Steve has a comment.
Yes, Steve. Please chime in.
It's Jen.
Sometimes we'll be at home and I'll be talking about something. He's like, what would you tell your clients? I'm like, shut up.
Oh, yeah, you've told me that before.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a really good advice teller, though. But I don't, if I would just listen to myself
Follow it.
sometimes,
Right.
I'd be probably 10 times better. It's hard because, like,
Yeah.
it's easier to tell someone what to do.
Right.
And
Yep.
then,
You'll be an okay therapist. Actually, being a great therapist. Learn from the best. Just kidding. Leave that out.
period.
Oh, that's a real.
Damn.
Do we know what the audience would be shocked by our friendship yet?
I don't know. Did you think of anything?
The only thing I got is like how fucking scared you were to be friends, but
Still am.
what the fuck?
I don't know. I'm really gonna have to think about that one.
Steve, have anything else that you've thought of for that one?
No.
We're normal.
I mean, I don't know how much like
You guys are very open about your relationship on the podcast. So, like the viewers, it's not filtered. You guys put it out there. It's real. You talk about it. I can't think of anything you haven't talked about in your relationship.
There's been some weird conversations.
I still want to tell you about my dream the other day.
Nope.
There's been, I don't know if there's anything like really shocking. I think
Right.
the most shocking part of it is we're here
Right.
in this stage. Like we started off how we started, therapist and client, and now we're here.
Yeah.
Terminated here. That fucking cut off. It's fine. Still traumatized.
So do you ever fully heal from trauma?
I think we kind of know this one. Who is more likely to say, I shouldn't say this, but, and then say it anyway?
You?
I do ask you a lot. I'm like, can I talk shit? Or can I say something? Or
It's true.
can I be honest?
Yeah, totally you.
Yeah, that one's me. Ooh. Do therapists ever struggle with their own mental health?
Obviously, we're therapists.
I think there's a big misconception, though, about that because a lot of people are like, therapists have it all together because they're telling other people,
Right.
helping them out and this, that, and the third. But most people become therapists because they have a background of
Right.
shit.
They have something, 100%. Yeah. I mean, I had somebody like a year and a half ago, who was a client of mine, and she was complaining about some punk kids, teenagers, and she's like, I'm sure your kids are perfect, straight A's, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh God. If you knew, it, like, my anxiety went through the roof, and I was so set off just by her making the assumption that was my life. I couldn't say anything,
Right.
like, you know what I mean? But no, like, I have hard experiences that I can bring to the table and be relatable to specific people, and that's why the team is built the way it is. Everybody's got their own unique experiences and background and passions.
And everyone's human. I've never met a human who hasn't gone through something.
Right.
Like, I don't care how much money you have. I don't care your status in life. Like, everyone goes through shit.
Yeah.
Like, I remember one of my family members, we were at a party, and this particular family member, like, they have money. Like, they're not billionaires, or I don't even know millionaires, but, like, they are very comfortable. And another family member had said, well, because this person who's comfortable, was just talking about some problems that they have in life, and da-da-da-da-da. And another family member was like, yeah, but you have the money and the big house and I was like, no, like, money doesn't buy happiness and take away your problems.
Right.
Will it help? I'm sure.
Maybe.
I don't know, but maybe. But yeah, everyone has something.
Right.
And that's usually why therapists go into that line of work. Right? Or am I wrong?
Why are you going into that line of work?
Same.
They answered your own question, huh?
I mean, yes, Jennifer.
I remember you saying, you're like, I'm so fucked up. Like, why would I go into therapy? Like, why would I become a therapist? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, experience?
Well, because we have therapists in the family, and people will be like, oh, she's a therapist and she's just as fucked up as the next person. No shit. Like, no shit. Like,
Yep. We're not here because our lives are perfect.
No.
We want to spread the perfection.
Again, I could give people advice all day long. But then when I need to listen to myself, I don't. So there's that. We'll keep it along these lines. Do therapists secretly analyze everyone around them?
Hell yeah. Nailed it. Hell yeah.
Like, do you ever, like, meet people and you're, like, diagnosing them in your head?
Oh, yeah. Or when people talk to me about their, like, other people in their life, I'm like, oh, I might want to get that checked out. Like, I'm like bipolar.
I'm not even a therapist and I do that.
Right. Exactly. It's like analyzing.
I love that.
See? Of course.
I've already had friends, like, approach me and be like, hey, what is this? Like, what is my diagnosis? I'm like, bro, I'm, like, in my first year of school still.
Here's the manual. Figure it out.
There's the DSM book. You read it.
Yep.
It's like this big. Okay.
Oh, God, you're laughing.
That's fine. Nothing has,
When you laugh, it makes me worried that
As
that's
it
a
should.
weird-ass question.
What's your least favorite thing about each other?
That's mean.
Ange asked that.
And I don't know. I'd have to sit on that one. I don't know that I could do it.
You don't know that you could say it, or you don't know that there is one?
That I could come up with something.
I honestly don't think I can. Least favorite thing about each other?
We'll come back to that, Ange. Thank you.
I don't think there is anything. Like, I don't have something that I'm like, I don't like that about her.
Right.
Back to grief. Do people distance themselves from grievers because it makes them uncomfortable?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Totally. People don't know what to say. People don't know what to do.
Well, here's the thing.
You haven't said that in a
thing.
long time. Here's the thing.
I am a grief coach, and I still don't know what to say sometimes. Like, because, like, And then as a griever, you're like, you've heard the I'm sorry, you've heard everything. So it's like, there's nothing I can really say to help this person.
Right.
Other than just letting them know that they're not alone. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it makes people uncomfortable. And I've had people, I talked about this in group the other night, you know, because they were like, one woman had said, don't let other people silence you. You know, because a lot of us grievers have been told, oh, it's been a month, get over it. It's been 3 months, it's been this, it's been that.
Loved one. Yeah.
And I've had people say things to me about, oh, like you do the grief support, you post things about grief, you talk about it, like, is that making you stay stuck? And I'm like,
No.
Stuck? This is my life. Mm-hmm. And I always say, like, grief should be more normalized because it's such life and death. It's all a part of life, but we really struggle with the grief side and making it normal.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. You know, and also not just grief of a death, right?
Right.
Grief of a loss, right? And a lot of people don't understand that as well. So they back off. You know, I've been in sessions, I can recall 2 sessions with 2 different people that I literally sat there and was like, I don't have words. I don't. Nothing I can say is going to change anything. You know, and it's probably not going to impact how they feel.
Right.
But people also, I think subconsciously and not with ill intent, go back to their own lives.
Yeah. And I myself, as a griever, sometimes feel like a buzzkill or a Debbie Downer. And I don't mean to, but like I can talk about grief very easily and naturally. Like, the party doesn't need to stop because I just said my husband's dead. Like,
Right.
it's just facts. My husband is dead. But I know, like, that people don't accept that well. So, like,
Right.
I don't want to be the buzzkill. I don't want to. So I can get how people would want to kind of back away from that. But then at the same time, it's like, it is what it is. Like, this is what I deal with every day.
Right.
This is my life now. So, I
Yeah.
don't even know the original question.
Me either.
Oh, do people distance themselves from grievers because it makes them uncomfortable? Yes.
I think, yeah, some people do. And I think some people just do it subconsciously without even realize where that person is in that stage of life.
Yeah, just like any,
Right.
yeah. Just like naturally, like life gets busy, things happen.
Yeah. Because after the funeral, everybody went home with a significant other but you. Right? They all had people. So.
That part. That's a wrap for the Therapist and the Wildcard. One of us brings the therapy and the other brings the chaos. Together, we'll be back with more laughter, healing, and everything in between.